Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 15 of the French Fox podcast. We're glad to have you back, or if you're a first-time listener, welcome. Let me just break it down super quick. It's a weekly show every Thursday. We sit down, French Fox team, usually 5 people, sometimes 4, sometimes 3, sometimes 2, but the whole team is actually 5 people, and we just sit down and we talk, and we laugh, and we have a good time, and we hope you can sit down, listen, do whatever you need to do and have a good time with us. So before we get started, one thing, if you want a shout out on the show, review the show on iTunes. It really helps us out and bumps us up so other people can hear the show. Let's get right into it. Before we roll the intro, let me just introduce who we got on the team today. We have Noah.
Hello.
We got Ben.
What's up, guys?
Dylan.
Hey.
And I am Augie. Let's do it. Roll the intro.
French fries. French fries.
Yeah.
French fries. French fries. French fries.
We are here. Guys, it's so nice to have you all here.
It just plays on loop the entire time.
It's so nice to have
I
you
fall
all
asleep
here.
to it on.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a while since we've really all been together for a podcast. It just hasn't worked out.
This is my
And
first time.
I know Will's not here, but
I didn't know
you
if that was a bit or
the last one was 2 people. Before that, it was 3 people, and I think the last
No,
one
it's 4
it was
people.
3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
What's going on since we last spoke? So since we last spoke is the first segment of every French Fox podcast, and we just talk about what happened to us since we last spoke on the podcast. So, anybody?
I cried a lot.
Oh.
I actually know why he was crying.
Why? Me too.
Because Noah and I basically all summer got to see each other practically every day, at least every
Oh.
week. And
yeah.
me and Noah actually went such an extended period of time not seeing each other. Today, just a few moments before we started this podcast, was my reunion with Noah.
That's
We
beautiful.
reunited.
It was our 20th year reunion together
Well,
as people.
Don't question it.
Not only would that imply that you've been alive for 20 years, it would also imply that the last time you saw each other was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Both are correct.
Did he stutter?
So since we last spoke, for me, I went to a fair carnival type thing. It was like a fundraiser type thing that a school puts on.
Tifty.
And
I would say school district.
sure. And so I just want to talk about in general, because let's say you go to Six Flags or Disneyland. It works better with Six Flags or maybe Knott's Berry Farms, where it's like you have those really crazy rides, but that's a really trust, that's a place you trust. It's not,
Yeah.
nothing's gonna go wrong.
Well,
But
Absolutely.
well,
Until it goes
probably.
wrong, of course.
But at carnivals, I get really scared because I don't necessarily trust.
Well, and things have gone wrong.
yeah,
at carnivals.
things have gone wrong because it's a moving thing. It's like a circus where
Yeah.
they move from place to place. So they just set it up that morning. What if they
Yeah.
forgot to do the screw? Whatever. Space Mountain was built 50 years ago. Don't fact check me on that. It was built a long time ago, and it's been, it's sturdy. But that was built 2 days ago.
But the scary thing is with big amusement parks like Disneyland and Six Flags and stuff like that, things do definitely go wrong.
And
but
have.
Right.
because they are so big, you never hear about it. So
Mm.
when I was younger, my parents went to Disneyland and they were there the day that a guy died because the Mark Twain boat, I'm pretty sure. The Mark Twain boat, it was docked and then it was taking off or something, and a cord or something like that was connected to the dock still, and it snapped and it flung and hit a guy and killed him. And it was a huge thing. The park was, I think, shut down. I would hope so.
No way.
Whenever
but-
people die, they shut down for a month or so.
But no, it wasn't a month.
or longer.
No, it can be shorter than that. But my parents never heard about it in the news. There was one story, but
oh my god,
it was very hushed at the time.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Terrifying.
Depending
They have
live
on
in a
power.
society.
depending on how public it gets, the park will shut down for
Of course,
a certain
yeah,
period of
it's all
time.
about PR.
But yeah, I mean, also just what I'm sure happened there is that person's family got a fat settlement check from
yes.
Disney. So it's
big old fat settlement. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
What are you saying there, Ben?
Well, I was just saying I wasn't going to be the one to make the judgment, but is it fair for that to be hushed up? On one hand, the family of those affected was I guess you could say unjustly compensated because no amount of money could equate to a human life.
Right.
Of course.
Invaluable.
It's
Yeah.
up to you to
Wow,
decide.
That got so dark.
Yeah.
So
I have
quickly.
I have a since we last spoke actually
for
that
it.
it's this will bring us to an even darker point I believe. I was
Take
assaulted
me.
in Walmart. So I went to Walmart last night.
That's not really a surprise. I
Yeah,
was
no.
shocked.
Kind of a
that it's like
Walmart.
Walmart.
thing. Like you go to Walmart,
Yeah.
you expect like really like harsh lights and probably
Probably
some
an assault,
sketchy
yeah.
behavior.
So I'm in Walmart last night, and first I'm with my sisters, and the first thing there was already like bad vibes because this woman like basically
Because it's
rammed
Walmart.
my yes,
Yeah.
and then bad vibes because my sister got like rammed with a stroller, and then the woman said, "Be careful." They kept going. It was really scary. And then I separated from the group. They were looking at like toys or something. I separated to go buy a downloadable like Spider-Man card for that game. It's a good game, but which is also a weird thing that you can like it's downloadable, but you buy it as a solid thing. Anyway, I just picked this thing out. I'm like, this is sick. And I turn around to start leaving, and I hear footsteps running up behind me. I was like, so I started to turn around, and I hear this little voice go, "I'm gonna get you." And I was like, what? And then something smacked me in the back, and I turned around, and it was like this like 6-year-old kid with like a red lightsaber, and then he was like laughing, and his dad came and yelled at him, and he ran away. And that's how I got assaulted in Walmart.
Did you press charges?
We're in a big court case right now. It's
Okay.
it's pretty
Yeah,
pretty heavy.
that's messed up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry you
I'm
had to go
sorry
through
that
that.
I know
tragedy.
it really.
Yeah.
I thought I had a bruise on my leg. It actually was just grape juice that I had spilled, but
Wow,
was-
and the grape juice
it was
stained
scary all
your
the
leg?
same. Well, my pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you thought that a purple mark on your pants was a
It
bruise
happens.
from...
Internal bleeding of the pants.
Okay, yeah.
Ben and I actually have a pretty funny story from Walmart. So
Seriously.
we were trying to get a stopwatch, and that stopwatch is
Why
one of
would
those
you go to Walmart for that?
items. Listen, a stopwatch is one of those items that you'd think like, oh, they're everywhere. Like I could just
I
run
don't
to
think that.
CVS or run to anywhere and get them. That is not the case.
Exactly.
We started at CVS. No. Then we went
Well,
to
no.
Home Depot.
That's right.
Not a single
Well,
stopwatch
no.
in that whole
What about like
place.
Michael's Arts and Crafts?
It was too late for Michael. So this was at like
Okay.
10
Gotcha,
something.
gotcha.
This was
And-
like 11 because I remember
Yeah.
dropping it off. We were trying to purchase a stopwatch for a friend, and we were gonna. I dropped it off at like midnight, so we're on this 11 o'clock mission for a stopwatch.
So we could only go to the 24-hour open places. So we went to
Gotcha.
CVS, no luck, like nothing. Home Depot, nowhere. So then we're like, I guess Walmart. We're kind of close to Walmart. I'm not a Walmart frequenter. I don't think any of us are. It kind of
no.
scares
This
Not
me.
since I got
story is the
assaulted.
one time I've been to Walmart in the last decade.
So we walk in, and
I saw
mean,
Noah before I've been to Walmart.
So Walmart, it just inherently is just you just get a bad feeling when you walk
Oh,
in.
for sure.
Like, there's just
Everybody
it's
is hostile in that.
it's
shop.
hostile and I just know like the lights are so I don't know why I'm so on the lights, but just
Yeah.
the light and all of like the decoration is so like harsh to
And
the
in
eye.
Oh, and it's very much like
Yeah.
the Purge. Like I feel like if I got killed in Walmart, no charges would be pressed.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's a good call. So anyways,
Huh.
so we're walking through Walmart is this giant store. It's like a Target basically. And so we're walking through, we can't find it. We're like in the sports section, we can't find it. We see an employee. So we go up to the employee and we're like, "Excuse me, do you have a stopwatch?" And this older he kind of foreign man who's working at the Walmart is like, "What is stopwatch?" And we're like, "Oh no, not again! Like another place without a stopwatch." And we're like, like it like keeps time, and it's like small, like trying to like give like the international symbols of like time, pointing to the wrist for those who can't see on camera.
All right.
So we then he gives us he gets out his phone, and Ben and I are like, what is he doing? He goes onto Safari and he says, type it in. And we're
Yeah,
like,
I'll just jump in with
Yeah.
a quick correction. It was not an iPhone. It was like it was a slow cracked Android, and I was on like and he handed me Bing.
I'm sorry, that is a very important
Only in Walmart would someone
And
be
so-
using Bing.
So I'm very confused, but once I see that it's a search engine, I catch on, and so I type in stopwatch, and I go to images and I show him a picture of a stopwatch. Sure enough, after our incredibly long, stressful evening, this man who at first we had no hope for
30 seconds ago did not know what a stopwatch was.
leads us right to the stopwatch in Walmart.
It was
Wow.
amazing.
And the day is saved.
So
Wow.
in that way, I am appreciative of Walmart. I will still not be entering the store.
Good.
No.
Walmart killed my grandma.
Excuse me?
Walmart killed my grandma.
This could be a sad story.
No. I mean, not
Okay.
for me, but maybe for other people. I don't know. I don't
Other
know how
people
to-
who relate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just they gave her the wrong prescription and
my God.
they killed her.
Wow.
Was she like spreading blasphemy about Walmart?
No.
Oh.
No, she like shopped there all the time, and she got.
Oh.
She in Oklahoma. She's from Oklahoma.
Oh, yes.
Um,
I feel like Walmart's much bigger,
Yeah.
more east
Yep.
and like Midwest.
Midwest,
almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm a big Target person, I
Yeah.
would say.
Target's
Yeah.
like
Walmart like doesn't pay their employees or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
they don't pay.
Yikes. Something like that.
Walmart is like the devil to Target's Jesus.
How
Those
how biblical.
religious fans out there.
Dude, Market Pantry and Up and Up, that is where it's at.
Yeah.
Safeway
What?
is my ish.
I've never been in Costco.
Oh,
Dude,
A lot
I
of
have to
people make
take you.
fun
It's
of
Every
it.
once in a
awesome.
while, I've been in Costco, like on occasion.
It's something everyone should do once.
Is Costco like the IKEA of food?
Yeah.
Because I kind of get
Yeah.
that. vibe.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
IKEA
and it
also has
extends
food.
beyond just food. It doesn't
That's
get to
true.
quite.
Their meatballs.
You could buy a TV at Costco.
Oh wow.
Can you buy furniture at Costco?
Probably.
So it's like the IKEA of IKEA.
I can neither confirm nor
Yeah.
deny.
And Costco has the food court, right? Like that
Yep.
you can
Yeah.
get, like,
Oh,
an
yeah,
extra
their
food
meatballs.
court.
the
So
famous pizza.
I wanted to talk about some food because
Wow.
I
Segue.
saw a headline.
Oh, Costco. I'm so sorry. I was still on IKEA. The IKEA meatballs. are
IKEA
great.
also serves food.
IKEA
Yeah.
hot dogs.
Their meatballs.
You're not a good store unless you have food.
That the meatballs. That's where it's at. Let me just say meatballs a couple more times.
One more time?
Meatballs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what food are you talking about at IKEA?
Meatballs.
there's an
Mm.
NFL stadium, and I believe it's the Cardinals, but it doesn't really matter what team it is, that is now providing a
Food.
7-pound burger.
Let me process that for a second. Wow.
It's not just meat. It's not like the meat is a 7-pound
yeah.
thing. I'm gonna break down what is on this burger.
Oh, God.
Okay, are you guys ready?
And if you were to
I'm
put it
ready.
on a scale, it would weigh in at 7 oobs. That was LB.
Oh, okay.
But
Oops.
pronounced.
Okay,
That was
yes.
pronounced.
Yes, it would. It would. Here we go. This is all on the burger, not on the side, not like part of the big
I would
meal.
hope not.
This is on the burger. Okay?
Talk to me.
Cheese.
5 burger patties.
Oh,
Wow.
So we're starting off light. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Just
Are they
5
just like
burger
normal
patties.
burger patties, or not like giant, like 2-pound patties?
Well, think
I
about
don't
it.
think
5
they're
2-pound
huge.
patties would
Okay.
be 10 pounds.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying
That's
like
true.
I would have expected like a 7-pound
I think they're
burger
probably
to have,
small,
like,
kind
one
of like
patty or two.
In-N-Out patties or
Oh,
McDonald's.
okay.
But
Wow.
I
So
want-
this is
just-
a
Okay,
tall
okay.
burger.
Just-
Okay, keep going. Keep
everyone
going.
calm down. So we got 5 burger patties. On top of that, 5 all-beef hot dogs. On
What?
top of that, 5 bratwursts, which is
That's like-
sausage.
Wow.
Okay, 20 slices of American cheese.
Ah.
No, just wait. We're halfway there. Okay. 8 slices of bacon.
Mm.
Just something light.
That's
Nice.
that's really
That's a nice,
that
like,
one's
yeah,
like
that's not
almost
bad.
normal.
Yeah.
8 chicken fingers.
Nope. Okay.
Ah.
All right. We need to stop. This
How
needs
does
to
it
stop.
fit? 8 chicken fingers?
And
How
then
do you
and
like
then you
take
have
a
like
bite?
and then you have like the lettuce, tomatoes, and stuff like that.
How do you take a bite?
I don't know.
I
Does
kind
it
of want
come
to
So
with
this
free
is-
health care?
Well,
like for when
kind
you're
of.
done
This
eating
is
it?
$75.
Okay.
Mm.
But if
Worth
you
it.
eat it in like an hour, or
It's
something,
free.
it's free, and you get your name up on the wall.
I could do that in an hour.
Me
I
too.
bet the whole team could take it down.
Actually, that's not true. I can't even like finish a normal hamburger.
I bet the whole
sometimes.
French Fox team could take down the 7-pound burger.
I bet if I
Yeah,
didn't
but I'll
eat
bet
we
for
would
like
each be responsible for like
But
1.75 pounds.
one person probably has. I'm sure it's that English. I'm
I-
sure one person has to do it.
Oh
themselves.
no,
I
I'm
think
sure.
so.
I'm sure.
I think if I starved myself,
No
I
doubt.
could probably then finish it.
no.
I mean, even then, I mean, 5. I feel like I would be done by 5 burger patties. Like I couldn't even
And
finish
then
a
there's
5.
3 hot dogs. Like, is it even
5
fair to
hot dogs?
5 hot
and
dogs?
Then
Is it
5 sausages.
Is it even fair to call it just a burger? Oh,
And-
it's a 7-pound burger. It just
No.
includes 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, it's a
Four
it's a
hot
full
dogs.
meal.
Yeah, it's a family meal.
Yeah,
You get it's probably a
Wow.
good deal for like a 5-person family.
Yeah.
$75,
it's a
That's all.
buffet.
That's
and then you just take it apart.
there's like 3 cows and 2 chickens in that burger.
yeah.
And
that is a
human.
collaboration.
Hogs.
Oh yeah, chicken. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
like a collaboration of
Small piggies.
multiple animals.
Yeah, so it's a 10-inch bun.
So
and,
they should call it like vegan's nightmare.
So it must be a very tall burger.
Mm.
I just don't know
I would
like, how you
imagine.
even make that to stay for even a second.
It would come tumbling
crazy.
down, one might
Yeah.
think.
I just literally don't understand how to take a bite out of it.
well, you go like this.
I guess you have to cut.
Like I have a huge mouth, and I feel like I would still run.
Could you like
department.
disassemble it? Like take off the
Yeah,
bun, eat
sure.
it. Like, ow.
Yeah, you could.
I could.
I
do
feel
that.
like you. I feel like you would need to. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
can you.
no,
It's like
no.
you do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 So I wanted to bring that up, just because it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just so extra. Have you guys ever like done one of the like a meal challenge? Like
feel like I
you know, you
have.
always see those
No.
things like
Yeah.
this pizza. Like you have 6 friends. Tag them. Tag who you would take this pizza down with you.
Ooh, once I did the saltine challenge, didn't work because
That's-
it's
Oof.
literally
That's
impossible.
different.
It's a bit different. Let's talk about
What
some
is it?
I think-
challenges.
You
What
try
is
and
it?
eat like 6 saltines in a minute, and it just you're it's more than
It's
that.
really easy for the first 3, and then
You
the
like
next
can't
3
swallow.
Are,
You don't have enough liquid in your mouth.
I
to
want
swallow.
to try.
It
That
sounds
so
easy, but
fun.
it's not.
it's so hard.
And saltines are so good.
They are, but not after the 3rd one in like 20.
You start like
Sometimes I want to be sick so I can get well
Mm.
eating saltines.
Oh my god, like the Gatorade and saltine combo of being sick. It's the best. You need
Excuse
electrolytes
me?
when you're sick. You've never done that?
Yeah, but Gatorade is just like sugar electrolytes.
Yeah,
not
but like I'm sick, I'm not. Well, I guess I just want to have fun.
Real quick, I just wanted. So funny. This is not even plugged in, but everyone's headphones are.
Why
plugged
would you
into
expose
it.
Why
us
would you
like that?
expose
Because
us
it's so
like that?
How could
funny.
Okay, it
you?
is pretty funny.
It's so funny.
No, we're supposed.
I can hear.
Let's just,
My headphones
let's just
are plugged
fix
in.
it, guys.
Right.
It's just it's been a mistake. We
Oh
just
yeah.
need to plug it in.
And
Gorgeous.
Whoa.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh
sorry.
my god. Oh, it's like hearing a newborn baby.
Sorry to our audio listeners. I wanted to talk. Oh wait, challenges. We were still talking about challenges. So cinnamon challenge. Did anyone ever try that?
Oh, yeah.
For
Once
those who don't
I
know,
accidentally did.
Let me give the context.
Mm.
Cinnamon challenge, big YouTube trend. You take a spoonful of cinnamon and you try to eat it. Like, even just thinking about it, I'm getting like choked because like it just like it was
It's
so
bad.
bad.
I don't even like cinnamon like tastefully like in little bits, let alone a spoonful of
You're
it.
kind of a monster,
Little bit.
bro.
I make a snack, or I used to more.
Well,
but
okay, like I'll eat a
Oh.
cinnamon roll, but it's like I just
cinnamon
like,
rolls are so good.
Cinnamon is not my like favorite
Yeah.
spice.
I used to
prefer
make
rosemary.
I disagree. Cinnamon is great.
Cinnamon is very good.
Yeah.
I used to prepare a snack
You're
where I'd
sweet
put
like cinnamon.
cinnamon and sugar on like toast. But then once I put too much cinnamon and didn't realize because I was a young fool, and I took a bite and I did the cinnamon challenge on accident because it was just like a pile of cinnamon.
So Noah, you actually did the cinnamon challenge?
Oh, yes.
And how was that?
It was not as hard as
Oh,
it
really?
seems. Yeah.
Oh.
You just gotta cheat. So instead of like trying to go like oh like swallow it one bite, you kind of grind it with your tongue in the roof of your mouth to like break
Oh,
it
of
down.
course.
Okay.
And you know,
That's what I would
like I
guess to
discovered
do.
these little things because like it was so popular, and I was like, I got to do this and I got to complete it. So
Yeah, well,
I
then
feel like
I
that's
watched
kinda like
how to
saying-
complete cinnamon challenge tutorial.
I feel like
if you got some cinnamon, I can demonstrate right now.
ooh.
No,
For our audio listeners,
You
No.
could do it with
Some
rosemary.
ASMR.
no.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of like saying like it's really easy to win the Olympics. You just have to cheat. You just have to
Yeah.
run across the field
I
instead
mean,
of
I
on
don't know
the track.
if it's cheating. I'm still
That's
doing
not
the
cheating.
challenge.
It seems legit. Just
It's
the
just
word
instead of
choice was
trying to
funny.
just go like in one gulp, you just gotta like salivate and grind it down a little bit.
Have
Yeah,
you ever
and I'm
swallowed a
uncomfortable.
sword?
Yes, many
Nice.
times.
Mm.
The thing is, like, I know most people like swallow it. They like,
Wait,
put it down, then pull it back
I
out.
don't think I
Hey,
even processed
please let me
that.
finish.
You swallowed
please,
a sword?
yes, but
That
the
is
thing
sick.
that I'm confused about is like most people like swallow it. They like put it down in their throat and then pull it back out. But I like actually swallow it like whole, like
Mm.
and then digest
Oh,
it.
man.
So is that
Oh.
bad? Am I not supposed to do that?
Yeah, you're
Or
not supposed to. How does it
No.
come out?
I mean, it hasn't yet.
When did you just do it?
No, I did it like 2 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those tiny swords that were like in
Oh, the
like,
sandwich.
drinks or the little sandwich. Yeah,
That's called a toothpick.
yeah.
It's not a sword.
They're shaped like
well,
swords.
I swallowed one, so hasn't come out yet.
Oh. Anyway, I once with Augie ate a spoonful of mustard. It just didn't taste good. There was nothing else to it. It just tasted bad.
Yeah, it's not a challenge. It's
Yeah,
just,
no.
It goes better on a
It
burger.
is a challenge.
It was a challenge and a scavenger hunt. I'll have you know, it just wasn't a challenging challenge. I was just like, ew, and then I moved on.
You know who hasn't been on the podcast in a while?
Ooh.
Mr. Steve Tim. He hasn't like
Oh my
poked his head
God.
in. I don't think, has he?
Wait, does he know that we switched offices?
Did you not tell
Oh.
him? That's so awkward.
Shoot. Yeah.
Oh.
He's also very camera shy.
Yeah, and,
now
and
we have
he
the
kind
camera.
he kind of made it big after the
Yeah, I think
movie,
he
so.
started his own
No.
production.
Then-
So is he not
No,
CEO
I think he's
anymore?
developing his own. He still works for
Okay.
us.
Oh.
Okay,
Because he's
good,
developing
good,
a couple shows for us, but he's kind of a producer that like works on his own,
Wow.
and like we just check in with him every once.
Yeah,
in a while.
unfortunately,
what a
he
big
got his
shot.
contract done very early in the mix, so
Mm-hmm.
he has a lot of clauses that give him way too much.
This is
freedom.
our once
I would renegotiate
once
if I could.
PA Steve Tim, who's now an executive producer at French Fox Productions.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
it's really a rag story story.
It's crazy.
Ra-
So
Rags
we
for
are
our
a
story.
podcast, right? We are.
Yeah.
There are many podcasts out
Is
there.
that like an existential question?
I'm gonna
Like,
get there.
What are
One of the
we?
most famous podcasts is the Joe Rogan Experience,
Experience.
and no one knows where I'm going.
Can
with
we
this.
be an experience instead of a podcast? Sounds so much cooler. The French Fox Experience.
Let's think of a synonym for experience.
moment?
Moment? Not really.
No.
So Joe Rogan had on special guest Elon Musk, creator of.
Oh yeah.
Are we allowed to recreate what they did?
No.
Wait, have you guys
Aw.
not been doing that this whole time? This joke works only for audio listeners because camera people can see that I'm not actually smoking weed.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the creator of Tesla, you guys spoiled it for those who hadn't heard,
Oh.
and also just great innovator for the world, doing awesome changes. Also sells flamethrowers. Anyways,
I think they sold out.
yeah, they definitely did. But he, in part of the podcast, Elon Musk started smoking weed.
Well,
On the
just real
podcast.
quick, a little bit of context. He
Go
didn't just
for it.
like whip out a
Well,
joint
no,
and start
no, no.
smoking. It was Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan
And
lit
then
up
he passed.
Yeah.
It was offered to Elon, who said
Also,
it's legal,
for
right?
context, this
then-
was this in California?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was
It
in
was-
It was
California.
legal.
It's legal.
Mm.
Yeah, Elon
But-
actually asked, "Is this legal?"
But the stock dropped a lot, at least 10% when that happened. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it because obviously we're part of the next generation that's kind of like, okay, well, like weed's like not that. I mean, it's
Blaze it.
So like, I just wanted to get your thoughts because the stock dropped 10%, and
Yeah.
that's a lot when you're worth as much as Tesla.
I think that's the stupidest thing ever because he it's not like he just smoked and then they continued with the conversation. Like he stopped and talked about it a little bit, and he was like, "I don't smoke regularly. I find that I'm unproductive, and I don't like smoking." Like he literally said that. So it's like, if he does it every now and then, like, why do you care?
Yeah,
it's not
it's
affecting
really-
his business. It's not affecting like anything. Like,
I would say they invested in either the company or the genius, and that action affects neither. So
yeah, like
I don't
he's
see where
so smart, and he even said like he doesn't even feel it that much. But I don't know if that's true, but like he's so smart that like I really doubt that has any effect on his life or
Yeah.
his business or anything because like he just wouldn't let it. Like he's smarter than that.
Yeah,
like,
I guess to play devil's advocate, just for the sake of the other opinion, I could imagine if I were like an investor being worried that whether or not I agreed with it or even like cared, being worried like, well, it doesn't matter what I think. Like from a business standpoint, this is bad for PR, which I will say, I do think that I was disappointed, not that he smoked weed because I don't really care, like we were just saying, but like I was disappointed that he wasn't smart enough to see that that would be bad PR for him to smoke. Like when you're a
Yeah.
public figure and one of the leading people in the world, I feel like you can certainly still do whatever you want, but it would have been smarter, obviously, as we're seeing in the stocks, to be a little bit more careful with like your image.
but I don't know. The thing is like, it's just so dumb because like alcohol is not even
Yes.
questioned, and there are like
No, yeah.
there are people who are
Right.
like, alcoholics, and like that really negatively affects their life and their business and whatever it is. Like, but that's not even like brought into question. If he went on the podcast and Joe Rogan poured him a drink, like no one would think anything of that.
No, and it's like that.
And it's like it's been so long that weed has been like outlawed and like looked down on. And it's like we need to start having things like this. And I think it was a good like step into a new direction of kind of letting people
and it's that
think about it more.
It's that situation that we've had for a really long time where like medicine that is legally prescribed is often worse or more harmful or way more addictive than like medicines that are outlawed, such as weed until recently in California. But so it's just that thing where it's all just in people's heads. It's such a kind of societal thing. We live in a society.
Yeah, super interesting. I mean, like, luckily, like he is just such a an enigma or an icon that he can do whatever he wants. So obviously, the $10 million stock hurts him, but I think that he'll be fine. He's gonna keep creating, doing his thing, and he's I believe, at least from how he talks, like he's of the mindset that he's not gonna let it affect him. And I mean, it is very interesting to see how it's changing the scape, because especially with like e-cigarettes and like that sort of thing, like I would be very interested to see like what would happen if you replaced the weed with like a Juul or something.
Which is a like vape device, newer, that all the teens are using.
Another thing is I thought it was really funny on the podcast because right after Joe Rogan hands him the joint, he's like, the like stockholders won't care about this, right? Like this won't be a thing. And then you see Elon Musk kind of like freeze up and like realize like, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't be doing this here. But then he's kind of just like, and he takes like a little baby hit, like he doesn't breathe in. He's like,
why do I feel like he's kind of like a real life Tony Stark, like in so many ways. Like if he became a superhero, I would be like, this seems legit. I'm not surprised at all.
He's an interesting like billionaire guy, because he's also someone who will like go on Twitter and like just reply to haters and like get in fights with them,
or
online.
He'll drop acid and start tweeting.
Or
you guys hear about that?
Or he'll need that
I would be a little bit worried about.
If I were a stockholder,
or he'll need money and start commercially distributing flamethrowers to the public.
Yeah, but that's sick.
It was sick.
Yeah.
No, I'm not frowning upon it. It's just really, well, I don't know.
There are certainly dangers
it's weird.
that arise.
Hey, they're not flamethrowers. He said that
true.
very clearly.
Flame devices.
They're not a flamethrower. They're
in fact, they're more powerful than the
Saying
average
that it's not a
flamethrower.
flamethrower and it's a flame device, that's just politician talk or businessman talk.
I kind of wanted one though, so I can't frown upon it that much without being a hypocrite.
Should have copped. Would have made a good thumbnail. So
True. Actually, I did. Let me go get that.
it's time for a bit of a competition, guys.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Head to head.
No.
Jinx.
But you guys are all competing
You owe me a
against each other.
joint.
We're
Just
under a
kidding.
wait
I
a
would never
minute.
do that on a podcast.
Okay.
Or
I would
ever,
never
really.
do that ever. Yeah.
Yes.
Drugs are wrong, kids. Say no to drugs. Say yes.
I'm the
to other
only
drugs.
person in this room who's not 18, and thus I will not engage in any 18 or
I think it's
older.
21.
Well, yeah, no, it is 21, but
But medically,
I'm just making it
is
very
18.
clear to anyone listening or watching.
Wait.
that I don't do anything.
To vape, isn't it 18 though?
I have no
No.
idea.
No,
That's also 21?
All like nicotine products or tobacco products are 21 and over. But I think the
Is
law
that nationwide or statewide? Because I know California is
It's
obviously.
nationwide. Is on your side.
Okay, Leslie Odom Jr. You know, like, I got the
Okay. All right, guys, it's time for the competition.
And
So,
statewide.
This one I'm
different in
excited for.
different
Don't look,
states.
don't look. This one I made myself. It's not from BuzzFeed, so
Oh.
hope you guys are
Aw,
excited.
you made your own quiz.
Yeah.
To be free of BuzzFeed.
So,
Is it Who Knows Ben Best?
no, but that might be fun.
Who's Ben Best?
Or who knows me best? Okay.
Who can be the best Ben?
Anyways, so I'm not sure it was a really I'm not sure who released it, but they released the top 10 most visited countries.
Sure.
So I wanted to play a game where we go down the line and each person tries to guess.
and we go to each country.
If you get one, you'll get a point. And the person who, once we list all of them, the person with the most points wins.
a trip to
So,
the country.
10 countries.
North Korea. That's my
That,
final
that
answer.
counts as a guess.
We're
That
not
counts as
there
a-
yet.
That counts
Okay.
as a guess.
So
Count
we're
it.
about to start. The game begins now. Noah, what is your first guess?
United States.
Nice.
Ding. Noah now has. Let me just highlight it.
50,000 points.
Noah now
Yeah.
has 1 point. Keep track of that.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Ben, give us our second guess.
England.
Ding.
Yay.
England is number 7, and the United States was number 3, just to keep you
Bam.
guys updated.
Sounds good.
All right, we have 8 left so far.
Wait, so is that 1 point to Ben too?
Yeah.
Each one's a point.
So each one is 1 point. So, Dylan, will you continue the mean streak of guesses?
It's gonna be France.
Ding! France is number 1.
Yep.
Oh,
Ah.
hell yes.
Visited country. Do you think it's just because of the Eiffel Tower?
Probably.
It probably also has to do with like the whole love thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's just a
everyone
very
wants to go to
romantic.
Paris. And
It's a very romanticized thing. All right, guys. No one has missed yet. Maybe this will be really quick. Noah, what is your next guess?
Oh,
Everyone is
still
tied with
same.
1 point.
Same question.
Same question.
Ooh.
We have 10. We've
Okay.
gotten 3.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Spain.
Ding! Spain is number 2. So now we have 1, 2,
Oh.
and 3. France, Spain, and United States. So, Ben, not number 4, but do you have a guess?
I'm going to go Italy. I really hope this hasn't fallen out of the top 10, but I say Italy.
Ding!
Yeah, I feel
Italy-
like the Colosseum.
Yeah, Italy is
lots
number
of stuff
5.
going on there.
Halfway there.
Sure.
Oh,
Just as we get number 5, we are 5 out of 10. So
Wow.
no one's missed yet. Let's see if Dylan can continue this streak. Dylan is thinking right now, just for our...
You're supposed to keep going, bro.
5, 4, 3.
Avocados from
2.
Mexico.
What? Mexico is number 6.
Yeah.
Quality.
All right, so everyone is tied with 2 points.
I got
This
this.
is where it might get a little bit harder.
I'm ready.
Noah.
The Netherlands. The Netherlands. Amsterdam. I feel like everyone
Holland,
goes there.
it
Am
could
I
also be
wrong?
called.
Holland, yeah. No, don't do it. Oh, I'm gonna
Please,
cry.
Ben, you're going to confuse the viewers.
Oh,
Sorry,
wait, was
sorry.
it not? Did
No,
you not do anything yet?
It is not on the list.
Oh,
That's why I went, but Ben, don't
Okay.
confuse the viewers because then they'll be getting 2 different.
I'm gonna cry.
Ding, ding.
Sorry, so Noah is the first one to miss. It's a little harder now. We only have 4 left, and we're in the later half. We haven't gotten number 4, and we haven't gotten
The
8, 9,
later
and 10.
half.
So,
Later hosen.
Ben, what you got? Everyone is tied with 2 still. Could be Ben's chance to take the lead.
Canada.
Canada is not
Damn.
in the top 10.
Fudgesicles.
Yeah. Dylan, what you got? What you got for me?
Switzerland.
No
Hope that
way.
wasn't offensive.
Switzerland.
Okay, so
is
that's a
not
wash.
in the
That's
top
a
10.
wa-
So
a wash
everyone
round.
did not get one. Here we go.
Oh.
Noah.
Oh no, I'm so scared of messing up geography. Israel is a country.
Israel is a
Yes.
country.
Yeah, is that where?
Do you want to guess Israel?
Is that your answer? I
Well, because
is that your
birthright,
guess?
that's birth, like where people go.
That is
for
where
birth-
people go
That
for
is
birth,
true.
right?
So I feel like that would be a thing that a lot of people are. I'm sticking with it. I'm going with
Yeah.
Israel.
Israel is your guess?
Yes.
Israel
Why?
is not in the top 10. So
Dang.
sorry about that. Ben, we're on a mean streak of losses right now.
The Deutschland, Germany.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ding!
Yay.
Germany
Really?
is number
Dang.
9, and Ben takes the lead.
Wow.
I feel like just because it's Australia.
The continent country.
Oh,
it's
wait
a
a minute.
good guess. No,
Wait.
no, it's also.
no,
Oh,
no.
it's both?
It's a
Oh,
country
okay.
that is
Country.
an entire continent.
But it is not one of those. So Ben is in the lead. He is up.
I will
I think
wield
we
this
should
power
do-
greatly.
We'll go again, and then this isn't the final round, but we might do only 2 more rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Because it's getting harder. We have 4, 8, and 10 left. Germany was number 9 on the top 10. They had 37.5 million people last year. France was number 1 with 86.9 million tourists.
I think I'm gonna go with China this time. China.
Ding.
Yes.
What, really?
China is number 4.
Great
Right
guess.
under the United States
You know what
and
that
right
means.
above Italy.
It was in my head. So for 8 or 10, I'm going to continue on the northern hemisphere and
Okay.
guess Japan.
That's what I was gonna say.
No Japan.
Oh.
China
thanks.
number 4. No Japan. Very interesting.
Oh shoot, what's it called?
The last two are hard. Like they are hard.
So I want to stick. I want
hold
to.
on, hold on.
But don't let me throw you and make you think of like
Bro, what's the
Croatia or something.
what's the
Like, it's
country-
not like a-
Croatia?
It's not like a tiny country.
that-
but
what's the country called? That's the Caribbean. What country is that?
pirates?
Where is the Caribbean?
It's like in the ocean. Yeah.
Southeast Asia, I think. No,
Oh.
wait. Caribbean is southwest
Dylan,
hemisphere.
have you guessed
the
yet?
Philippines, Southeast Asia. I hope I should know that.
called.
I think I'm right.
Yo, try to think of countries that like artists would like tour in.
Bro.
Mm.
Brazil.
That's I was
the
gonna guess
Caribbean.
that,
The
but-
Caribbean is in between North and South America. The Philippines is Southeast Asia, I believe.
Gotcha.
I really hope I'm right. Otherwise, I will have just said that with lots of confidence, only
Mhm.
to be painfully wrong.
I'm still waiting for Dylan's guess.
I
Yes.
said it
What was
long
it?
ago. Brizil.
Oh, Brazil. Did anyone hear that?
I
didn't hear
heard it, but I didn't know. It was
Okay,
a
I
did
final
not
answer.
register.
Dylan's guess is Brazil. Not there.
Mm.
So, Ben has 3. I believe Noah has 3.
I do.
Dylan has 2.
Yep.
We're going to go through one last time and see if anyone can get. And then if you two stay tied, we can
Wait.
do a little
Oh yeah.
final death match. But
Okay.
Noah, go ahead. What is your guess?
All right. My guess is
We are missing number 8 and number 10.
Mexico.
I already said that.
Oh,
been
did you
guessed.
really?
Yeah.
What? What? I literally have no memory of that.
I'll let you
Um,
redo.
yeah. Oh, okay.
It was on the list.
It was number 6.
Oh,
Mexico.
okay. Wow. I wish I knew of more countries.
I just thought of one.
Okay. Japan.
You're
also-
joking?
What?
Ben guessed that before.
Remember-
All
I
right,
don't
I'm moving on
remember
from
any
you.
of the guesses. No.
Ben,
Twice
what's your
in a
final
row.
guess to take the lead and take the win? If Ben gets it right here, he wins.
Whoa, I did not hear anything. I think your mic is off now.
He can't
Crack.
win. He
Oh,
can't
no.
win. We got
Are you
him.
making a joke?
No, you were
Dan.
actually cutting out.
Russia?
Okay, now you're good.
Okay,
Guys,
we're still
I'm
here. We're
back.
still here.
A little bit of mic thing, but my final guess for the possible win is Russia. Praying for a ding.
And that final guess is
I feel it.
Ding.
wrong. Dylan
Ah.
has the chance to get into
change
the
your
final
fate.
death match right
Wow.
here. What is your
Wow.
final guess?
Similar to the accent I was just doing. Oh, I lost it. Ireland.
No
His
way.
final guess is Ireland.
Yeah,
No
thank God.
Ireland.
Shoot.
Which means we have a final death match between Ben and Noah. The first person to guess it wins. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Oh no, Africa's an entire continent.
Should just
ooh.
list them off?
Just the first person to get one.
Oh, no,
One
okay.
of the
Egypt.
two.
Okay. I'm not gonna say a single one.
The Czech
That's gonna-
Republic, Slovakia,
No.
Norway, Sweden,
Oh, it's throwing me off.
Finland,
Chile.
Argentina,
Hong
Hong Kong. That's a city state. South Korea.
Congo. Madagascar.
Colombia.
Okay, Dylan
the Philippines.
Dylan thinks he's figured it out. You didn't see it on my computer?
No.
You
Portugal.
figured it out.
It might be wrong.
All right. What you got?
Did I just forget?
Wow.
Wait. No, I
If Dylan
knew.
can get this-
Scotland.
Austria,
Could-
Istanbul, United
Oh,
Arab
I was gonna
Emirates.
say Austria. That was it.
United Air.
Nope, it's not. Austria.
Syria.
Nope.
I don't
I
know.
mean, a lot of U.S. visit.
Yeah. Greenland. Iceland.
Greece.
Greece is. Oh,
Greece
that's
was a
Getting
good
good.
rough,
guess.
guys.
Oh,
Antarctica.
We're getting away from South
continent.
Africa.
That's I think I don't know if that is that a country.
I don't even
It
know.
is,
There's
it
that.
Dubai.
Oh, Dubai.
That's a
That's
city.
actually-
I said
Yeah.
United.
India.
No.
India is huge.
No.
T
Dude,
It's not
there's a lot of
India?
Not
people.
India.
It's not
What?
Indi-
Are they
What
small? Does it get
country?
smaller?
Sure, it gets smaller, but
Oh.
The
Oh.
Ottoman Empire.
Cuba.
nope.
That's like a territory. I don't know. That's a country. Yeah.
This is good.
Puerto Rico.
Nope. That would be United States.
Yeah.
The
I don't know
Bahamas.
why I keep-
The Bahamas.
Yeah, they're
Oh
territory.
my gosh,
Um,
this is so painful.
The
I want-
Antarctica.
I want it so
No.
bad.
I already said that. The
That'd be
North
probably
Pole.
the least visited place.
it wasn't Finland, Sweden, or Norway.
No.
Oh my gosh! What
haven't
what
heard
else is
either
there?
of the-
Singapore.
Ooh,
No.
that's
You're not in this.
That's a
but-
city, I
wait,
believe.
wait, wait.
yeah.
Picturing a map.
Does anybody have a map?
Does anybody have a map?
What is Noah looking
He's just
up?
looking at map of the world.
He's just gonna read up every country.
Of course,
You have
every
10
single
seconds.
country. Okay,
10,
okay.
9, 8,
This is so unhelpful.
7,
No.
6,
Wait,
What?
It's gonna be something
Greenland,
super obvious.
Iceland,
Mongolia,
4, 3,
Tanzania,
2.
South Africa, is
1.
Libya, Algeria.
Final guess, Noah.
It's
And
it's
just letting you
something-
know, like, if you had said a city in it or something like that, or like a
Oh
place,
wow.
like that doesn't count. You
It's
just
gonna-
need,
oh.
you need to give me the word, like the.
So we've said
the
a city
country
in
name.
it.
Possibly. I just don't want you guys to get mad. Like if you're like,
That
I
means that
said a
we
city
have.
in it. Or
Wait, have we not said the United Kingdom yet? Is that a country? Is that
already
like
got.
okay?
Already was.
Gotcha.
Wait, so
Um,
if we mentioned Dubai, then what is it called? It's called the United.
It's not that.
It's
I'll
not
tell you
the
that much.
UAB
It's-
or whatever. I
no.
should know what.
Peru.
Final guess for Noah.
No.
Ben, final chance to win, or else it's just a lame tie.
Wait, what's that one place that has the rainforest that people always go to?
Don't give him any help.
All right, well, let it be known that I know what it is. I just don't know the name.
I just want to have like
Amazon.
No, it's the everybody goes there and they're like, I went off there rafting. I was in the trees.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
I'm really bummed. I feel like we either like did a huge oversight and we're forgetting a really big
Yeah.
country, but like we said,
There's 2 that you haven't gotten yet.
I don't know how.
I guess I'll say my final guess, and we probably just tie Belgium.
Wait, has anybody guessed New Zealand yet? Is it? I
To
just want to
Ben's
say it at
final,
one point.
To Noah's.
What about
Number
Iceland?
8
Already said.
was Turkey.
Oh, I
What?
almost said that, but then I was
did
like,
I say
definitely not.
Istanbul?
Ah.
I think so.
Gotcha. So that would have been a city in it.
Uh-huh.
Rip.
And number 10 was Thailand.
Wow.
I've heard.
Oh,
the
I
most
thought for sure it was going to be
amazing-
Costa
Oh.
Rica, and then it
Nope.
would be like funny.
No.
Huh.
So that was fun. The top 10 most visited places. You guys did a really good
That
job until the
stressed
end
me
when you had
out.
when you all
Those
did a
were sure-
terrible job.
I'm gonna
Turkey.
cry
I mean,
now.
There's a lot of countries.
We
You
did
guys-
a good job
you
in
guys-
guessing countries that were more likely to be it.
Have you guys been to any
Yeah.
of those countries?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, a couple. I've been to China and
We know you forgot your camera there.
yeah.
I've been to
Talk about
Mexico.
that.
I've been to Mexico.
How was Mexico?
I've been
It
to
was
Mexico
really
too.
awesome.
What'd you do?
I stayed at an all-inclusive resort. Another family actually hosted me. It was really, really sweet of them, and just awesome trip. Literally, like lying by the beach, lying by the pool. American in Mexico living, and I got to use the little bit of Spanish that I had learned, so that was very fun to use.
Dylan?
When I went to Mexico, there was this little baby turtle that went in my pool because it thought that it hatched and it thought
Cute.
that was the ocean. So then I put the turtle in a cup of water and then I put it back in the ocean later.
Wow.
It's probably dead now, but I like
Funny
it.
story
It's
from
definitely
Mexico.
Yeah.
Like I said, I spoke a little Spanish, but I still did at one point use the restroom and I used a woman's restroom on accident. I was
I'm telling.
no.
That's not that. That's
it-
not the.
It was
wait, is
completely
hombre?
accidental. It was literally like out of. I feel like it's happened in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but like I was in a stall
Yep.
and then I heard girls' voices and I was like, "Where am I?"
Bro, you're the modern Greg Heffley.
Yeah, and then I walked out, and sure enough, like because it wasn't I don't know. I guess the universal pictures they put on were not the ones that you see on the restrooms I was seeing. I
God, I hate when other countries don't use our symbols.
no,
Yeah.
I don't
Ridiculous.
mean to be so nationalist, but I got confused and I guessed wrong.
Awful.
But I learned from it, and I'm better now.
Mexican Coke is the best Coke, but now they sell it in America, so it's not
Yeah.
special anymore.
Well, with that, I think that's the end of the 15th episode of the French Fox podcast.
Big ol' 1
Fox. It's a podcast.
So I think with that, we can roll the outro.
Oh, I just did.
Just oh my god.
I took the top off my microphone.
Just everybody
Can I
make sure you're
beatbox
not.
into that?
No, it
Whoa.
might destroy the
Everybody just
The-
make sure you're not too loud, because
diaphragm.
sometimes I can't hear like the stuff that I'm saying, and the stuff I'm saying is kind of important. It's like where you can listen.
I
to
feel like the outro is more important than what you say.
The
That's
outro. The point
Okay,
of the
wait,
outro is
hold up. Oh, you were making. I thought your mic was popping. No. To clarify that, in the beginning stages of the podcast, there was a certain style that I was choosing to go with as I edited, and that was to make it a lot louder than what you were saying to drown out what you were saying, so I could just easily change that.
Stylistically.
Can you please change that? Okay, thank you. Let's roll the outro. Thank you all for listening to another great episode of the French Fox Podcast. This has been very fun. We love having you guys here. We come out every Thursday. And we also have a vlog that comes out every Sunday. This podcast comes out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and a bunch of other stuff. Dylan is so loud. I can't even hear myself talk. Thank you all for listening. Enjoy your week. We'll see you next week. And we'll see you guys later. See ya.